Yo, what is up, everybody? It is Disney Fiasco Day, episode 56, guys. Episode 56. Oh my gosh, it is so good to be back. It's been a long time. It's been a while since you've seen me on Disney Fiasco. So welcome back in, everybody. So good to see everybody, and we're gonna have an amazing, amazing show today. So it is actually just me today. It is just me today. We're gonna have a nice, quiet Disney Fiasco episode today. We're just gonna have a lot of fun. Hey, Amanda from the Lucky Minute is here. Welcome into the stream. We're just gonna have a nice quiet stream today. I know there are other live streams going on at the moment. Pepper Tree Villa, welcome in PTV. Great to see you. R Johns, good to see you, my man. If you haven't subscribed to R Johns, you got to, because we want to get him to 1,000 subscribers so we can get him to do his live stream. Two Real Geeks, welcome into the stream. I believe this is your first time here. Thank you for subscribing. Miguel Benitez Jr., my man, good to see you. John P. Hazelton, Andrea Houston, AJC Magic TV. Wow, welcome in, everybody. A big thank you to my partner channel, Walt from Mouse Talk, for sending everybody over. It's great to have them. And don't forget, tomorrow, it's Star Wars Sunday, where we're going to talk about Rogue One, a Star Wars story. Florida Fanatics are here. Hey, Florida Fanatics. So good to see you. Long time no see. And David is here from Brandy and Dave. Firstly, I want everybody in the chat to say happy birthday to Dave from Brandy and Dave, a great friend of mine. It's awesome to have a great power channel in this community like Brandy and Dave. So everybody say happy birthday to Dave from Brandy and Dave. Kay Atwood is here. Other streamers, schmother streamers. It's Disney Fiasco time. I love it, Miguel. Mickey Sightings, welcome into the stream. Just to let you know, there is Nick from Magical News Live on right now as well over at Hollywood Studios. So after the stream, go check him out. A great also power channel and friend of mine as well. He is in Walt Disney World as we speak. But stay here first and then go to him afterwards, because he's going to be live streaming after me. So you've got plenty of time to catch up with his stream. But we're going to be doing episode 56 of Disney Fiasco. Now, firstly, I want to say thank you to my partner channel, Meg from Mickey's Magic, for taking over the stream last week. And I must give my sincerest apologies for the week before. Life just gets, caught up with so many different things. And it's not like me that I miss Disney Fiasco. I hate to miss Disney Fiasco, but I am here, and it's just me today. But I hope we're going to have a great stream, and I've got some fun games for today. RV into Disney, welcome into stream. So many great people here today. Thank you so much. Please make sure we bop that like button. I took that from Result TV 1. Bop the like button, ring that notification bell, and hit that subscribe button. Hit that subscribe button, because we are on our way to 1,400 subscribers. So good to see everybody. Welcome into the stream. So today, what I thought was, there's a great game that's been going round called Never Have I Ever. This is a long time game that people used to play at parties and that kind of thing. You never have I ever about doing particular things. So I thought, let's do Never Have I Ever Disney Edition. And I'm going to tell you what I mean by that. I'm going to tell you things that I've never ever done at Disney, or kind of like not done, like in terms of movies, rides, food, etc. So I thought it'd be kind of fun to do this kind of game, and see what everyone has or hasn't done to do with Disney. So we'll start off with movies that I've never seen, Disney movies that I've never seen. Then we'll go on to parks, maybe a speed round in terms of food. And then later in the stream, I will be talking about my fast passes, because those fast passes are booked, guys. They are booked. I can't wait. It's going to be great. Welcome in New World Travel Monkeys. Great to see you. They were actually in my hometown last week, which was pretty awesome. Unfortunately, I didn't get to see them, but I hope you really enjoyed this great town of Watford in the UK. So welcome. Steve Michaels, welcome into stream, buddy. Great to see you. So good to have everybody here today. Thank you so much for spending your time. I know we're a little bit later than normal, but I'm here anyway, and we're doing Disney Fiasco episode 57. 57? 57. There we go. All right. So the whole game of Never Have I Ever is kind of like you you say something that you've never done before. So I'm going to give you some of my Disney movies that I've never actually seen before. Now, I have seen quite a few Disney movies before, but some of them I've not seen at all, and some of them have seen bits of it, but haven't gone all the way through. So my first one is Cars 3. I never saw Cars 3. I don't know if you, and also I want you guys to play along as well in the chat. If you've seen the movies that I've seen, if you haven't, let me know of the movies that you've never seen before. But I never got to see Cars 3, and I'll tell you why. The first Cars movie, I just was so disappointed with. I never got into this whole Cars franchise. It just never appealed to me. Oh, you're not alone, bud. Yeah, I just never got into the whole Cars thing, the Lightning McQueen thing. I felt like Maida was a very annoying character. Uh, never I ever seen Pocahontas, but I actually recorded it today. Pocahontas isn't one of my favorite movies ever, Disney movie ever, but I think it's a watch. New World Travel Monkey says Cars 3 surprised me. I wasn't going to watch it, but I was on a plane and never got to finish it. So I'll get on to the Disney movies that I've seen bits of, but I haven't finished them yet. Same here, Disneyland. Never have I ever seen Cars 3. I like Cars 1 for sure, says Steve Michaels. I've never seen more than a second of any movie. You haven't seen like Toy Story 3 or like Return of the Jedi? Oh gosh, Andre Houston. Disneyland just lined the Planes movies. That was a flop. I actually saw, funnily enough, Planes, Fire, and Rescue one year, which was it was okay. So Cars 3, yeah, I watched the original Cars, wasn't too into it, and the second one I just thought was terrible. It focused too much on Maida and how he was a secret agent, and I just didn't buy it. There was no Pixar magic with Cars 2. Your opinion may be changed about the characters of You Visit Cars Land at DCA. Now, let me tell you something, Peppertree Villa VTV. I believe it's Doug. Doug is here. So let me tell you something, Doug. My parents have been to Cars Land, and I've seen so many people stream at Cars Land, and the ride looks amazing. But I just never got into the movies. And when I saw Cars 3 come out, I was just like, I just can't be bothered to watch this movie. I didn't like the two previous ones. Do I want to go see Cars 3? Not really. Like it just and it's funny because I love like motor racing and cars in general. I just love motor vehicles and I love my car. I love just going to showrooms and stuff. But I never got into the Cars movies. So I don't know. It's kind of crazy. Hey Noah, welcome into the stream, buddy. Great to see you. Big shout out to Noah who every Friday just says happy Friday to everybody on Twitter. So thank you, Noah. You do a great job, buddy. Just because the ride is good doesn't make me like the movie. That's true. And here's a great example. Some people really don't like Avatar, the movie, James Cameron. But let me tell you something. Every time I see somebody go on Flight of Passage, they're like, oh, this is a really good movie. This is a really good ride. So it's true. I thought Cars 2 was awful compared to 1. Yeah, it's not a great movie. But Cars 3, I didn't want to see it. So I kind of avoided Cars 3. So let me know if you've seen Cars 3 in the chat. If you haven't seen Cars 3, so never have I ever seen The Good Dinosaur. Ryan from the Shep family, welcome into the stream. So I've never seen The Good Dinosaur. Again, with Pixar, I just wasn't kind of like into it. I just didn't feel like I wanted to go and see The Good Dinosaur. I don't know. We just had Inside Out, which was a great movie. And then we just got this, and I was just like, not seeing Cars 3. I'm the one of those people. Avatar was not very good. The rides at Animal Kingdom are great, says Miguel. Hey, Pete McDevitt, welcome into the stream, buddy. So good to see you. Thank you so much for stopping by. And Pete was on Resort TV 1 last night. Great friends of the channel, and it was so good to see Pete and Nick and Dana and Samantha and everybody joining Josh and Jenny yesterday. So great to see you, Pete. Welcome into the stream. Bobby World, welcome into the stream, buddy. I have not seen the Good Dinosaur either, says Miguel. I have seen Cars 3, says Noah. Own It, Love It says, now, Shep family, are we talking about The Good Dinosaur? Or are we talking about Cars 3? I have not seen The Good Dinosaur either. I don't understand how how that did not do as well as I thought it should. Hey, I don't know. D Hazel, right? It's like 1:10 in the morning. D, why are you still awake? Chef Fanny says, "Yeah, Good Dinosaur." Yeah, I just never had the like urge to go see it because I didn't hear great reviews about it, and I was like, "Well, Inside Out was such a great movie." I was just like, I just want to leave it at that. I was like, okay, let's move on, and I just didn't really get into the Good Dinosaur. Arjon says, "What about Home on the Range?" Now, if I think Home on the Range would be a movie, is a never have I ever regretted watching a movie, and that would be Home on the Range. I have seen Home on the Range, and I probably never will ever again. Bobby World says no John Carter either. That one I actually haven't put on my list because I completely forgot about it because it's one of the most forgettable movies I think ever. John Carter. Just nah, I didn't want to see that either. Timothy Rainwaters, welcome into the stream. Brandon is here. Never have I ever not cried at the ending of Toy Story 3. Brandon, you cried at the end of Endgame, buddy. It is a Saturday, says D Hazel. Yes, I know. So yeah, The Good Dinosaur. I never kind of wanted to go see it. And actually at the time they released a Disney Infinity character. I don't know if you guys ever played the Disney Infinity games, but they released the main character Spot as a Disney Infinity character, which I think was pretty cool. So I actually had Spot, the Disney Infinity character, but I never actually saw the movie. Nope, not seen Home on the Range either. Steve Michaels, just save your valuable lifetime and do not watch Home on the Range. Arjos, I did see Home on the Range. Cringe. I think it's more than just cringy. Doug, it's bad. So yeah, I hadn't seen The Good Dinosaur. That was definitely one that I just did not fancy going to see. Okay, so the next few on my list are movies that I've seen parts of and was like, I'm just going to turn it off or I'm going to go do something else because these movies I just didn't watch all the way through. The first one is Chicken Little. I don't know if you guys saw Chicken Little. I saw a little bit of Chicken Little and I was like, this movie is really not very good. And I just turned it off. I changed the channel. I changed the DVD. I can't remember what it was. But the Chicken Little was just like, if you want to watch a good chicken movie, watch Chicken Run. Chicken Run is a great movie. I love Chicken Run. But Chicken Little was just, I just never enjoyed it. It was just kind of like, why am I watching this? This is not very fun at all. We got 26 people in the chat. Welcome into the stream, everybody. Please make sure that you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring that notification bell. Go check out all my partner channels that are all in the description box down below. So I never got into Chicken Little. I don't know what you guys think about Chicken Little. It was never really my thing. I hated the book, so I didn't watch Chicken Little, the movie. Miguel, is it bad that I didn't even know they made that there was a book about it? I saw Chicken Little. It was very low quality. I agree. It was so kiddish, stupid. Oh my god, Chicken Run was the best. Yeah, Chicken Run was great. I agree. I've seen it, but I don't remember it at all. Me too, Dan. I couldn't be bothered with it. Oh my god, Chicken Little is such a good movie. Michael J. Fox voiced the character. Yeah, I know he voiced the character. I just didn't get it. I'm sorry. I didn't get it. Disney Nerd Herders can't hear you in Adventureland. Wanted to say hi and smash that like button. Hi, everybody. Guys, Disney Nerd Herders are in the Magic Kingdom right now. Who's jealous or what? Charlie, I hope you have a really magical vacation. Say hi to everybody from me. But guys, Disney Nerd Herders are in Magic Kingdom right now. So go say hi to them. I met Chicken Little at Disney's MGM Studios, says Bobby Ward. And actually, you can meet Chicken Little on on Main Street in the hub. Sometimes right bright and early in the morning. Myra Kids, hey, what's up? Myra, I hope you're feeling a little bit better. So good to see you. Diz Infinity, new subscriber. Thank you for subscribing. You're the man. How often do you visit Disney World? Diz Infinity, I will be in Walt Disney World in less than 60 days, 57 days exactly. I will be in Walt Disney World. I'll be there in August, buddy. So please stick around because I'll be doing live streams and vlogs from Walt Disney World. So good to have you here, Diz Infinity. Thank you so much for subscribing. It was aimed at a very young audience, I think. Yeah, you know, with Chicken Little, is at around the same time as like Home on the Range, Meet the Robinsons. There was that down point in Disney animation that just wasn't as good as, you know, Lion King, Little Mermaid, Beauty and the Beast, Hercules. Those were the big hits. And then it just went down and down and down. And it just wasn't as good. Dan, I hope to see you in Disney. It's only 4 hours from me. Steve Michaels, dude, come and see me in August. It'll be pretty cool. Food and wine will be going on. We'll go and get a bite to eat. That'll be awesome. Adam from Adam's Land, my power channel. What is up, Adam? Great to see you, buddy. Guys, if you haven't checked out Adam's channel and his daughter Ebony's little channel, go and subscribe to them. But Adam is here. Good to see you, bud. And I'll help you out with some. You're the tech guy, Adam, and I'm helping you with tech. And partner channel of my Walt from Mouse Talk. Great to see you, buddy. Great stream earlier on Sports Night. If you haven't checked out Mouse Talk channel, my partner channel, go check them out. And tomorrow, me and Walt will be doing our Star Wars Sunday at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow, where we're going to be talking about Rogue One, a Star Wars story. So come over to my channel tomorrow. We'll be doing another live stream doing Star Wars Sunday. Gotta run all. Want to say hello, Dan. Great job. Thank you so much, Pete McDevitt. Great to see you. Thank you so much for coming, and I hope you have a great rest of your weekend. Yeah, my daughter loved Chicken Little. I had to watch it a few times when she was tiny. Painful. Yeah, it just never, yeah. Heck yeah, Epcot and some British Revolution. Yes, we'll go and see the British Revolution because they are awesome. Partner channel is here. RobFuz, great to see you. Now, guys, really, really important. I wonder if Adam could help me in here, or Rob. I want you to post RobFuz's link in the chat because Rob is this close to 2,000 subscribers. Go check out RobFuz's channel. We need to get Rob to 2,000. He's this close. So, guys, please post RobFuz's channel in the chat. And then also, please, can you post my partner channel, power channels? So, Mouse Talk, Adam's Land, all my power channels and partner channels, because that'd be great. Thank you, Noah. I really appreciate it. Guys, please go check out RobFuz's channel. So close to 2K. Great guy. We do pub talk. We did pub talk yesterday where we talked about our favorite summer blockbuster movies, which was so awesome. And next week, oh baby, it's Shark Week. And I can't wait to do Shark Week with you guys. We are going to be going on RobFuz's channel all week, except for one day, which will be on my channel for one day. But we are going to be doing Shark Week, where we're going to celebrate everything shark related, which is going to be amazing. So guys, thank you so much. So yeah, go check out RobFuz, Adam's Land, Mouse Talk, Brady and Dave, Timothy Rainwaters, R. Johns, everybody here in the chat. Say hi to everybody, and happy birthday, Dave, from Brady and Dave. The next movie that I didn't finish was The Rescuers Down Under. Now, don't get me wrong, the first Rescuers movie was fantastic. And the reason why I didn't finish Rescuers Down Under was not because I was bored or because I, didn't think it was, great. I just never finished it because I don't know why I never finished it. Rescuers Down Under, I just never, ever finished it. Never have I ever seen the full Rescuers Down Under movie. Guys, have you seen Rescuers Down Under? It's one of those underrated Disney movies, I think, out there for sure. I think it's just something that was very much like, hey, we're going to do a sequel to The Rescuers. And I think this is one of Disney's animated classics' first sequels in this whole Disney classics timeline that wasn't straight to DVD or anything like that. So Yeah, it was kind of interesting. So Rescuers Down Under was uh, never something that I finished. I couldn't get into Rescuers Down Under at all, says Andre Houston. So everyone's saying hi to each other. Welcome into stream, everybody. Please make sure you hit that like button. Barefoot Adventures, welcome into the stream. Rescuers Down Under is somewhat forgettable. It is very forgettable. It just never, I never was able to finish it. Just because, not that it's a bad movie, it just was. I don't know. It was average. It was fine. Nothing special, you know. So I never finished Rescuers Down Under. Never have I ever finished the movie The Black Cauldron. Now, Black Cauldron is certainly a movie that is certainly forgettable. Never have I ever heard of Rescuers Down Under, says Dave. I know I watched it as a child. I have it. Just need to watch it again, says New World Travel Monkeys. The Black Cauldron. How many of you know The Black Cauldron? This was one of Disney's weirdest movies. This is definitely one of Disney's darkest movies, like almost scary. Like you had the Horned King, which was actually portrayed by Jeremy Irons, who did Scar. It just was a very forgettable movie. And I never got through any of it really. It was boring. It was weird. I can't even remember any of the characters. How about the Black Cauldron? Says PTV. That's exactly what we're talking about. I never finished the Black Cauldron. I watched maybe the first 30 minutes. Is the Horned King related to the Night King? I don't know. I don't know who the Night King is. So I also own the Black Cauldron. It is a super forgettable, but I like Merlin. Merlin is in the Sword in the Stone. So maybe you got those movies mixed up. Never I ever finished Black Cauldron. It was released the year I was born, and I never took to it. Yeah, it was I just never finished that movie. And the last movie that I never ever ever The Night King is from Game of Thrones, Dan. Like I knew that. Yes, I'd never seen Game of Thrones. Big woohoo, big deal. Yeah, don't get me started on how I've never seen Game of Thrones. It is what it is. The last movie that I never have I ever finished was Brother Bear. Brother Bear was just it's definitely Disney, not Disney's favorite like popular movies. That one, Brother Bear was never a popular movie. The only good thing really about Brother Bear was that the music was done by Phil Collins from Genesis. Was it Genesis? Yeah. Phil Collins, one of the best drummers of all time, and he did the music for Tarzan as well, but he also did it for Brother Bear. And that's the only thing I remember from Brother Bear. Mike Wheeler, welcome into the stream, buddy. Great to see you. What is Game of Thrones? Says D. Hazel. No idea. To paraphrase a specific Brit, the Black Cauldron is a masterpiece of disappointment. It's awful, says PTV. Brother Bear, I love Brother Bear. It's so funny, says D. Hazel. I never finished it. I don't know. There was something about it which I just never ever finished it. Again, it was a bit forgetful. I just rather go see something else. So I don't know. Dan, you didn't say never have I ever watched Game of Thrones. Yeah, but Game of Thrones isn't Disney, dude. I'll say it now if you want me to. Never have I ever seen Game of Thrones. Big deal. Don't let Cargo hear you say that. That doesn't give you the incentive to go and message Cargo saying that never have I ever finished Brother Bear. Phil Collins is one of the best ever. Absolutely, Ryan. He's great. Like he's one of my favorite musicians. Certainly part of the Disney community for sure. Did such great music for Tarzan, and I think the music for Brother Bear is fantastic. But it just never. I just never finished it. I just never finished that movie. So that was my pick for the movies. Now, in terms of Walt Disney World, now this is going to get a little bit more interesting because this is now the never have I ever done this at Walt Disney World. So some of this might be a little bit surprising for you because I was a cast member. I might have done everything on the the face of the Walt Disney World planet, but but there are some stuff at Walt Disney World that I've never done, and we're gonna go park by park. Never I ever seen The Princess and the Frog, Coco, Treasure Planet, or Atlantis. Walt, dude, like The Princess and the Frog has got, in my opinion, one of the best scores and soundtracks of any Disney movie. Coco is great. Treasure Planet, dude, is so awesome, and Atlantis: The Lost Empire is amazing. I never ever seen Bolt, says PTV. Bolt's okay. Pamela Hoffman, hello. Dan, I'm sitting in the Magic Kingdom right now, waiting for Happily Ever After. Pamela Hoffman, I am super jealous, but I hope you're having a magical trip to the most happiest place on earth. When I worked at Disney, I was friends with Kanai the Big Bear from Brother Bear. Mike Wheeler, were you a cast member in entertainment? That is very, very interesting. I had no idea because I was a cast member as well. That's really cool. I had no idea. PTV says, or Meet the Robinsons. You never see Meet the Robinsons? Oh, it's great. It's actually no, it's good. It's not great. I'm getting too excited. Jill from Bell Southern, welcome into the stream, my friend. Guys, if you haven't checked out Bell Southern channel, go check it out. My Alabaman family, Alabaman Ohana friends, they're just awesome. And I can't wait to see Jill in August. PTV, Mike Wheeler, we were friends with Kanai too at Disney California Adventure. Wow, the cast members are out tonight, aren't they? That's awesome. That is such a, I'm going to say it's a Disney pun. That's such a small world. A glass of wine with and Fiasco, the Shet family, good times. Is that what you're having on your birthday, Dave? All right, so we're going to go park by park and talk about the attractions that I have never done at Walt Disney World. Never have I ever eaten at California Grill. We're going to wait for the food round. We're going to do attractions first. The first attraction, we're going to go Magic Kingdom first. The first attraction, so never have I ever been on the Enchanted Tales with Belle attraction. I've never done Enchanted Tales with Belle because I've always thought of it as it's certainly for, the little girls or the people who love Beauty and the Beast so much that they, have to meet Belle and be part of that kind of story. And I just never was like into it. I just never felt like I want. And for me, I don't have kids. I'm not married. I'm still relatively young, and there's other places that I'd rather do. And the most of the time that I go to Disney is with friends, or it's most of the time it's with friends, and we don't really go to Enchanted Tales because I feel like it's more for families rather than like friends hanging out, if that makes any sense. Mike Willis says, yes, I was a cast member from 2006 to 2010 and entertainment. I did all the shows and parades across the property except for Agreement, Long Trolley, Welcome Show, and Disney Junior. Mike Wheeler, we're going to need to chat, buddy, because this is very, very, very cool. I've done Enchanted Tales with Belle with Ebony when she was 5. It was so good. I was very impressed. We did Enchanted Tales with Belle. It is for a little ones for sure, but it was one of the best special effects, that magic mirror. Yeah, the Imagineering in that attraction looks incredible. I just never done it. Wow, that's so amazing. Yeah, says Andre Houston to Mike Wheeler. Dan, I've never done Enchanted Tales with Belle either. See, Miguel, that surprises me because I don't know whether Gabby or Alex would be interested to go and seeing that attraction. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. But I guess I don't know. I just never had the urge to go do it. I don't know. Dan, you would make a great guard. Thanks. Thank you, Kay. So you haven't seen Enchanted Tales with Belle? No, I haven't seen it. Never seen it. I can never get a fast pass for Runaway Mine Train. Steve Michaels, it's 60 days in advance. That's how you gotta get them, I'm afraid. Or, you know what I've done? I have managed to get Seven Dwarfs. I rode it 3 times in a row, and I just spammed the fast pass refresh button, and I got it twice in the space of like 30 minutes. I don't know how I did that. Never I ever rode the Tower of Terror. Pamela Hoffman. Oy vey. Oh, we're gonna have to change that. Never have I ever. This is a little bit of a cheating one because I actually have ridden this attraction, but not since 2002. Um, Hey, Donna Jaworski, welcome into the stream. So good to see Donna Jaworski here. It was so good seeing you with Josh and Jenna yesterday and Nick, and it looked like so much fun yesterday. So, so good to see you. Never have I ever ridden Dumbo since 2002. I have not ridden Dumbo since its move from behind the carousel to Storybook Circus. I have not ridden it since its original placement in original Fantasyland. I actually haven't ridden the new version of Dumbo. I don't know. It just never has been. I don't know. There's something about it. I never have gone over there to ride Dumbo, and it's a classic. It is absolutely a classic, but I've never gone over to Storybook Circus and ridden Dumbo. It's crazy. Waiting in line for Flyer Pass's first week it opened. OMG, almost 5 hours, I think. Worth it though. It is so worth it. It's so worth it. Take care of the Shet families. All right, so good. Thank you so much, Ryan. Have a good one, my friend. So I haven't ridden Dumbo since 2002. I think that's got to change in August. I think it must change because it's a classic. Dan, you should try and do it again. There's just such a Disney feel to Dumbo. Absolutely, it is such a unique. I mean, every kind of carnival, every theme park has these kind of rides, but Dumbo is the original. The original of this type of attraction, right? Dumbo is that ride that the spinning around in a circle going up and down. That is what every time we go to these other theme parks, that's what reminds you of Dumbo. And I hadn't ridden it since 2002. So with that being said, because I hadn't ridden Dumbo, I also haven't ridden Magic Carpets of Aladdin or Triceratops Spin. So I'm going to link that all in one thing. So I haven't ridden the Magic Carpets of Aladdin or Triceratops Spin over at Animal Kingdom. So it's kind of, yeah, I think it's going to have to change. I think it is going to have to change. So yeah, guys, I want to ask everybody in the chat, when was the last time you went on Dumbo? Like, was it last year? Was it last week? Donna, was it yesterday? When was the last time you rode Dumbo? Because again, Storybook Circus is very much a family kind of area. It's definitely for kids. And I don't spend my time over there really. Barnstorm is great at night. But yeah, we went on Dumbo in 2017. Magic Carpet of Aladdin is one of Alex's favorite rides. Getting spit on by a camel is great. Only in a Disney chat will that be like that everybody will know what that means. 2010 for me, says Noah. 40 years ago, says Steve. Oh gosh. We rode Dumbo in May, says Miguel. Brandy Dish says 1973. That's a long time ago, dude. Hey Dan, when you were to Disney, where did you work at? I worked at Disney's Contemporary Resort, as you'd like this, as a character attendant a little bit. I worked as a character attendant for maybe 3 shifts, but most of the time I was guest relations and guest service. Rode Dumbo on our last trip, says Kate Howard. I actually haven't ridden Dumbo in quite a while. I should really ride that again sometime. So Dana, wait till August and we'll go on it together. We'll do that 100%. November 6th, 2017 at Disneyland. PTV, Doug, I love the fact that you gave me the exact date. That's awesome. Patrick from Zippity Doodad is here. Welcome into the stream, buddy. And hi to PJ, my man. Guys, if you haven't checked out Zippity Doodad, go check that channel out because Patrick is a great guy. And hopefully, don't get me wrong, but Patrick, you gotta let me know, will you be joining us for Star Wars Sunday tomorrow with Walt from Mouse Talk talking about Rogue One, a Star Wars story? So Zippity Doodad hopefully will be on tomorrow to discuss Rogue One, a Star Wars story. Last time I rode Dumbo ways when it was behind the castle. That was way before it moved. That was the same as me, Mike. That was the last time I rode it. I'm block party, but wanted to come in and show some love. Thank you so much, Zippity Dad. I really do appreciate it. You got it, San. I think you mean Dan. It's a Dumbo date. I love it. Is the spitting camel back? I know it was taken away. Did it return? I'm really hoping so. Now I don't know if the camel is back, but hopefully somebody who was at Magic Kingdom yesterday can remember if the camel had returned outside Magic Carpets of Aladdin. That would be pretty cool if they brought it back. Now, the two more things at Magic Kingdom that I've never done. Never have I ever done the Hall of Presidents. Now, I've never done the Hall of Presidents because I think it's obviously we're not going to go into politics here, obviously, but as somebody not from the United States, as somebody from the UK, it's very. I feel like it's very difficult for somebody who not from the United States to go to an attraction like that because, this attraction is, I think, really more for, Americans, really. Like, obviously, if you're into your American history, if you want to know, history about, America and the presidents and all the presidents that came before our current president, it would be certainly interesting. It was very educational, but I never was drawn to go and see it, I'm afraid. Walt spent time working on the Hall of Presidents. He had great ideas for the Hall of Presidents. There is one big, big, big mistake that everybody makes when talking about the Hall of Presidents. Now, everybody says, now, don't get me wrong, every person I've spoken to is like, hey, what's awesome about the Hall of Presidents is that this is the only place apart from the Oval Office where you'll have the presidential seal before you go into the theater. So apart from the Oval Office, this is the only place in the world where you'll find the presidential seal. Now, this is a big, big misconception because in the Oval Office, it says the presidential seal around the edge. In the Hall of Presidents, it doesn't say the presidential seal around the edge. It says the Great Seal of the United States. So it's not actually called the presidential seal. So it's not the presidential seal, and there is no evidence at Congress of any record of Disney acquiring a right to use the presidential seal in the Hall of Presidents. So it's kind of like, a lot of people's like, oh, that's the presidential seal of the United States in the Hall of Presidents, but it's not. So not a bit of a bummer, but it's not. Sorry. Isaac Nail, welcome into the stream. And Steve's World, a power channel of mine, a great friend, a live stream king right now. Guys, if you haven't checked out Steve's World's channel, go check him out. Great friend of mine. So yeah, go check him out. I love American history. I'm a huge US history geek. I love Hall of Presidents. Not interested in visiting with Trump there, if I'm honest. Hey, listen, again, we're not going to talk about politics or anything, but there are people from all over the world that is interested in American politics. So hey, I'm interested in politics anyway. So can't stay, but I'll catch the replay. Hey, and everyone, hit that like button. Thank you, Steve. I really, really do appreciate it. Steve, does live every night of the week on someone's channel or his own? That's true, Miguel. Absolutely. The last attraction that I've not ridden over in Magic Kingdom. Now, Miguel, don't tell Dee because she might go. She might be a bit upset. But I've never done the Main Street trolleys or the Main Street vehicles. I have never ever done the Main Street vehicles. Hey Avery, welcome into the stream, buddy. Great to see you. Did you know that the Liberty Bell is an exact replica of the actual Liberty Bell, and that they can actually bring the belittled people? Know that you can. Oh, I did not know that. That's pretty cool. So yeah, I'd never done the Main Street vehicles. They are a fun experience. Yeah, they're really awesome to see, like a fire engine and a double-decker bus and these old cars and the trolley with the horse in it, and it's pretty, not the horse in the trolley, the horse out of the trolley. Sorry, that made no sense whatsoever. But yeah, I just never was like, yeah, I'm gonna go ride the fire truck down down Main Street. I just never had a interest in doing it. Really, that's odd. I love the trolleys. Oh, don't get me wrong, Avery. I love the trolleys. I think they're great, but I just never did them. So never have I ever ridden the Main Street trolleys. Now we're going to move on to Epcot. Are we ready for Epcot? So never have I ever. Here we go. Never have I ever ridden Mission Space. I have never ridden Mission Space. That is do the Main Street vehicles in August. I will do certainly my Disney Park memories, and welcome into the stream. So I think I now visited the US during each of the last 5 presidents that are terms in office: Bush, Clinton, Bush Senior, Barack Obama, and Donald Trump, says Adamsland. That's pretty cool. Me either. Never have I ever ridden Mission Space. The reason why I've never ridden Mission Space is because I'm not very good with spinning, which is why you'll never find me on the Mad Hatter Teacups or Primeval Hurl. But Mission Space was never. I just can't cope with it. I just feel like if I do go on this, I will be sick. Sorry to be a bit graphic, but I just don't think I could cope with being on Mission Space. But guys, I have booked it for a fast pass. So I was trying to think of another fast pass that I can choose for Epcot, and there's not great options for tier 2. Let's be honest, they're all kind of slow rides. So I already had chosen like Living with the Land and Journey into Imagination, but Mission Space was there, and I'm apparently riding Mission Space for the first time, even though I've never ridden it because I don't like spinning. So maybe I'll do the green version, as my Disney Park memories had just suggested. Primeval World is okay. I just feel so fat ashamed when I ride it. It's for small people. Miguel, I'm agreeing with that. I don't look good in Primeval World. I just don't enjoy Primeval World whatsoever. Sorry, we are back on. We are filming our outro for our video for today. That's called 2 Real Geeks. That's pretty awesome. The only time that I rode the Main Street vehicles during a rainy day cavalcade. Yes, Dan, ride it. You might enjoy it. It certainly isn't a spin like Primeval. You don't feel the spin. It's more the G-force you feel. I don't mind G-forces, so maybe I'll enjoy it. So I'm going to be riding Mission Space for the first time this August. Disneyland, just don't expect to have the button working for Mission Space. Let's keep our fingers crossed. Never have I ever watched the whole movie of Frozen. Avery, dude. Look, people love Frozen. People don't like Frozen because it's overplayed. I love Frozen. You got to watch Frozen. It's really good. I feel like I'm in a fender bender on Primeval World. That's cool fact about the Liberty Bell. It was also cast in the same foundry as Big Ben in London. I did not know that, D. That was pretty awesome. Never have I ever watched the O Canada film. I've never watched the O Canada film, and never have I ever watched the Reflections of China film. So I've never watched these 2 films. I know what they're about, and the reason why that I've never watched these 2 films, O Canada and Reflections of China, is because I've heard there's nowhere to sit. And it's just, there are these long, movies that are like 20 minutes, 30 minutes, and you're just standing watching O Canada and Reflections of China. And I just feel like there's so much more you could do in these World Showcase pavilions than just watching these movies. So that's my opinion on those 2. Hi, Dan. Hi, everybody from Jen from More Sunshine, Please. Great to see you, buddy. Thank you so much for stopping by. I like the Canada one a lot. I learned not all Canada is a frozen tundra. There's too much good food in World Showcase to take the time out to watch these films. Now, Dave, that's why we're buddies. Oh, I can't wait for Food and Wine, bud. It's going to be so good. So yeah, you know, I never saw Oh Canada or Reflections of China because there's so much else to do there. Like, look, do I go to Nine Dragons or Reflections of China? I go to Nine Dragons to get some like orange chicken, obviously. And for Oh Canada, like I'm gonna go and get like some really nice Canadian candy, then go and see the movie, unfortunately. So that's my opinion. And then the last thing I've not done in Epcot is similar to the Hall of Presidents, and that's the American Adventure. The American Adventure attraction, I just never, again, just haven't been interested in doing. I just haven't been like, hey, I want to go and see the American Adventure because, you know, I just never felt like going to see it because you have Italy next door, you have Japan, two of my favorite pavilions side by side to the US, and I was just like, I'd rather go to, Italy and get some nice gelato, or go to Japan and get some kakigori, or go to the Mitsukoshi department store. That's what I'd rather go and do. So, again, I hadn't been to the American Adventure. Let's see what's in the chat. I've never really taken the time to do much in Epcot. Epcot ranks low for me. I'd rather go to Animal Kingdom before. See, Two Real Geeks, everybody has their favorite theme park out in Walt Disney World. I think Epcot is going to change massively in the next couple of, months and years. We're going to get Guardians of the Galaxy over there. We're going to get Ratatouille over there. And I love Epcot. Look, I don't have a ranking of my Disney theme parks. I think they're all as great as each other. But the thing with Epcot, there's nothing like this else in the world. That's what I love about Epcot, because you won't find this anywhere else. I can't wait to what the new menu will look like for Food and Wine 2019, says Noah. Dude, that's why we're talking, buddy. I love it. I never ever done the American Adventure or the Hall of Presidents either, Dan, says Adams Land. Can't wait to watch the replay. Thank you, Rob. I really appreciate it, pal. But Dan is the greatest country in the world. You need to check it out. Miguel Benitez Jr., I am not denying that because I love America. Because, listen, for the last 4 summers in a row, I've been to America. I love America. I've been to America since I was a child. Like, it's like my second home. So it's not like I hate America. It's I love America. I'm practically American, to be honest. Well, for you, Dan, at least the American Adventure has seats. Thank you, Doug. I really that really just makes it feel so much better. I love the sights and sounds of Epcot. Andrea Houston, 100%. I love the music, and I love just the when it's quiet. Epcot is so tranquil, and it's amazing. I'd rather do the rides over TWS. Nice. I love Epcot because it's so different to a regular theme park. Absolutely. All right, RobFuz, take care, buddy. Great to see you. And guys, Rob is nearly at 2K, so please go and take a look at his channel and subscribe. Let's see who else in the comments. Blah blah blah. Yep, I am taking a break and walking my dog so I can watch. Woohoo, Patrick. Kate Atwood, we're having orange chicken. Ooh, I like orange chicken. Dan, I don't think I've ever done the American Adventure. Thought I have seen the Voices of Liberty. Now, the Voices of Liberty are amazing. They are phenomenal singers. So, guys, I would just do the American Adventure and the Voices of Liberty all in one go because it's great. Well, I haven't seen the American Adventure, but the Voices of Liberty is great. Before we go to Disney's Hollywood Studios, there's only one thing I haven't done at Disney's Animal Kingdom, and that is the Up Show, the bird show, the Flights of Wonder. And that is the show which is in between Africa and Asia. That involves the characters from Up. I hadn't done that. It used to be called Flights of Wonder, and it's now an Up-inspired show which involves Russell and Doug. Not Doug from PTV, but Doug from Up. But I've never done that at Animal Kingdom, and that's the only thing I haven't done at Animal Kingdom. So maybe I'll have to change that. Disney's Hollywood Studios. Now, let me tell you something, guys. As I agreed many, many weeks ago, if I reach 1,500 subscribers before I go to Disney, I will stand up in the middle of the Frozen sing-along and sing Let It Go, because never have I ever seen the Frozen sing-along. I have never, ever, ever seen the Frozen sing-along. And I will only do the Frozen sing along once I get to 1,500 subscribers and stand up in front of the whole theater and sing Let It Go. Because I love Frozen, but I just never like you got Star Tours there, you have Toy Story Land, Tower of Terror, Rock and Roller Coaster. I have just never ever gone to see the Frozen sing along. Wait, what that Up a Great Bird Adventure is so amazing. Yeah, I hadn't seen it. No, I haven't seen it. Oh, that's what we haven't done. We've never done the Frozen sing along, says Walt. What? Says Patrick. You're missing out, says New World Travel Monkeys. Yeah, I want to go see it. I'll film it. I'll film it, says Walt. It is hysterical. Oh, it's a lot of fun, Dan. The sing along is so funny. Yeah, I think I'll go and see it this year. I think it's a must for me. And out of everything on this list, it's probably the thing I'd most likely to go and do. When you go, you at least had to go see Equity Bean. Mike Wheeler, I don't know what that means, buddy. You're gonna have to. Wait, what? You must see the Frozen sing along. It's really good and very funny too. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go see it, Donna, for sure. We have never rode the Great Movie Ride there. Amanda Kay. I miss the Great Movie Ride so much. Has anyone in the chat seen Kevin at Animal Kingdom yet? I haven't seen him personally, but I will hopefully get to see him in August. I watched it yesterday and I laughed so much. It was awesome. So I've never seen the Frozen sing-along. Never have I ever seen The Voyage of the Little Mermaid. The struggle is real trying to walk my dog, hold a poop bag, and watch Disney Dan. That's a lot of information, some of which I didn't really need to know about you holding a poop bag, but okay. Never have I ever done The Voyage of the Little Mermaid. And never have I ever done the Playhouse Disney. Now, the Playhouse Disney, again, I feel like it's definitely for the younger generation, the younger kids, not quite for me. But The Voyage of the Little Mermaid, I saw it on a stream the other day, and it just looks really not very good. Everything looks very outdated. Everything looks very tacky. It just Voyage of the Little Mermaid needs a big like redo. So I don't know. The Little Mermaid. What? Don't get me wrong. I love the Little Mermaid, but I just never. It just. You got Star Wars launch bait and Toy Story Land right there. Dan, you have never done Voyage of the Little Mermaid. OMG, says Walt. I know it's gone. I honestly thought Great Movie Road was a waste of space. Amanda Kay, you're breaking my heart. It needs a huge refurb. Exactly. I will see it once. I'm not gonna lie, Ursula from that show looks like Hades from Hercules. Like she generally does. She looks like Hades from Hercules. Voyage of the Little Mermaid is a classic. Dan, you're killing me here. I'm sorry, Donna. Donna will do Voyage of the Little Mermaid, Dumbo. We'll just do like a whole day of attractions that we've never done. There we go. That I've never done. The Little Mermaid attraction is hard to miss at Disney's California Adventure. It's generally always a walk-on. Is it similar or different to the one here in Florida? Well, not here because I live in the UK, but over in Florida. We have never done any of the new Fantasyland, I'm assuming, rides. Now, the journey to the Little Mermaid attraction at Magic Kingdom is very good. It's one of my favorites. But I've never done the show Voyage of the Little Mermaid. Oh, come on, Dan. You have to go see Mermaid. I was in the yellow fish on a stick, aka flounder. Mike Wheeler. You know what? You've convinced me. I'm going to go and see it in August. Don't let Meg hear you. Don't let Meg or Dougie hear this, because I know Dougie is a massive Little Mermaid fan. Now, the Voyage of Little Mermaid is quite another thing. Yeah. She is a great puppet. There is 3 people inside. That is insane. We must do it, Dan. Walt and Melissa must join us. Absolutely. So, guys, that was my never have I ever done attractions. And speaking of attractions, this week, 3 days ago, I booked my fast passes. So very, very quickly, before we end the stream, I'm going to let you know which attractions I got fast passes for. So, now I'm not going to do these on any particular days. I'm just going to tell you which attractions I have and how many times I've booked it for. Okay. So, over in Magic Kingdom, I have booked Peter Pan's flight twice. So I got 2 fast passes for Peter Pan's flight. I have 5 fast passes for Space Mountain. I have 1 fast pass for Pirates of the Caribbean, 1 fast pass for Big Thunder Mountain, 2 fast passes for Splash Mountain, 3 fast passes for Seven Dwarfs Mine Coaster, which I'm really happy about because I got 3 of those, and 1 fast pass for the Haunted Mansion. So I didn't want to get everything the same. I wanted to throw some in there as well, like Pirates and Haunted Mansion. But most of them are for the mountains and Seven Dwarfs. So that's what I chose for Magic Kingdom. Brandy and Dave, Dave, why are you spoiling this? Why? So let's move on to Disney's Hollywood Studios then, I guess. So I got 1 for Rock and Roller Coaster, 1 for Tower Terror, 1 for Slinky Dog, 1 for Toy Story Mania, 1 for Star Tours, 1 for Fantasmic, and 1 for Rise of the Resistance. I'm just waiting for all the comments to be like, you got a fast pass for Rise of the Resistance. Yeah, no, sorry. But I did get a fast pass for Smuggler's Run, though. I did. No, I didn't. No, I generally didn't. I'm sorry. So I got Rock and Roller Coaster, Tower of Terror, Slinky Dog, Toy Story Mania, Star Tours, and Fantasmic. Really happy with my picks. I didn't want to book more of the same rides because Rock and Roller Coaster I love doing, and also there's a single rider line for there. Tower of Terror, Tower of Terror sometimes has short lines. Slinky Dog, I don't mind doing just once because I like the attraction, but it's not my favorite. I have to get Toy Story Mania because I used to love doing it when I was younger. Star Tours, again, love Star Tours and Fantasmic. I always have to see Fantasmic on my second last day, so I had to get a fast pass for them. Disneyland, when you come to Disneyland, let us know, and we'll show you the original Pirates of the Caribbean. It's amazing. Doug, I don't just want to do Pirates of the Caribbean, dude. I want to do original Mansion. I want to do original Pirates. I want to do Alice in Wonderland. I want to do all the classic attractions that Walt had his hands on, or attractions that you can't get at Walt Disney World. Don't lie to us, says D. Yeah, extra magic hours. Yes, I got that. Hey Dan, I heard you have a fast pass for that 50 Beverly challenge, Mike Wheeler. Yes, I do. Dan, don't forget to Splash Mountain with Melissa. That is happening. That is happening. It's gonna happen. Over at Animal Kingdom, I have 1 fast pass for Navi River Journey, 2 fast passes for Expedition Everest, 1 fast pass for Kilimanjaro Safari, 2 fast passes for Dinosaur, 1 fast pass for Cali River Rapids, and 3 fast passes for Flight of Passage. 3 fast passes for Flight of Passage. I am so excited. I can't believe I got 3 fast passes for Flight of Passage because it's the best ride at Disney at the moment right now. Just wait till 29th of August, but right now I have 3 fast passes for Flight of Passage, and I am super pumped. Wall Tower of Terror. Lastly, over in Epcot, I have 2 fast passes for Test Track, 3 fast passes for Spaceship Earth because I love Spaceship Earth, 1 fast pass for Living with the Land, 1 fast pass for Frozen, 1 fast pass for Mission Space, and because I had to, 1 fast pass for Journey into Imagination because it's Journey into Imagination. And I love Journey into Imagination. And that's the bottom line because Disney Dan said so. So that's all my fast passes for my trip. That doesn't mean I will not be going on other attractions. There are plenty of other attractions. Festival of the Lion King I will probably get a fast pass for in the afternoon of my Animal Kingdom days because I know it's quite easy to get fast passes for those. But That's it. So never have I ever, and my fast passes. So guys, thank you so much for joining me for episode 57 of Disney Fiasco. I hope you guys really enjoyed a very different one, a quiet one, no special guests this week. But I have two big YouTubers coming in next week. One of which, hopefully, he will be able to join us. Is his birthday today. So, Dave, if you're still around for next week, it'll be great to have you on next week. Captain Ocron, any hints on the secret special challenge you're doing? Parkeology. Interesting. Captain Ocron. In the next couple of weeks, I will have a very special guest on Disney Fiasco. Very, very special guest. A former cast member, a big YouTuber, will be joining me for Disney Fiasco, hopefully in the next couple of weeks. And we're going to be having Corey Meets World with us as well in August. We are going to be planning something very big. Something very, very big that will we are going to literally sit down for hours and talk about what we want to do to make a crazy Disney challenge. So this big thing that we're trying to do between me, Corey, and this special guest, we're trying to make it work because I'm so excited. It's going to be massive, and I hope you guys just stay patient because there will be announcements coming soon. So hopefully Dave will be. I am here. So Dave, will you be around next week for Disney Fiasco? If you are, that would be awesome because he was actually meant to do it 2 weeks ago, but obviously complications and stuff. But I hope you guys really enjoyed episode 57 Disney Fiasco. Zoe, you've just come in just at the last minute. So good to see Zoe. Zoe was just in Walt Disney World doing some amazing live streams. It was so great to see her yesterday with like Nick and Jen and Result TV1. So guys, if you haven't checked out Wishing Mouse's channel, go check out Zoe's channel. Really, really awesome channel. So episode 57 is in the books. Guys, I want to say a big thank you to Adam's Land, my power channel right there. D Hazel, great channel. Zoe, Brandy and Dave. Happy birthday, David. It's I can't wait to have you on next week. Dana Jaworski, Dumbo date will be coming soon. Walt from Mouse Talk, my partner channel, thank you so much. Two Real Geeks, thank you so much for subscribing. Captain Ocron, Kay Atwood, Andre Houston, PTV, Doug, you're going to be on Fiasco soon as well. It'll be your first time on Fiasco, which will be great. Miguel Benitez Jr., thank you so much, buddy. Captain Okra, Mike Wheeler, thank you so much. Noah, thank you so much. Noah, RobFuz was here. R. Johns was here. New Our Travel Monkeys was here. Patrick of Zippity Doodad was here. Just thank you everybody who joined us. I really do appreciate it, guys. Tomorrow, thank you, Walt. Star Wars Sunday with me, Walt, possibly Patrick from Zippity Doodad. We'll be talking about Rogue One, a Star Wars story going, with our Star Wars Sundays, I'm going to go on a rant, and trust me, tomorrow there will be plenty of rants. That will give you a little bit of an insight how much I love Rogue One, or not. But guys, please go check out my partner channels, RobFuz, Mouse Talk, Mickey's Magic. Thank you so much for doing it last week, as well as Corey Fiasco. All amazing partner channels. Go subscribe to them. All the links are in the description box down below. Guys, also, my Spreadshirt store is still open. And this week, I just released my Waiting for Fast Pass design, which is inspired on Rapunzel, Waiting for the Lanterns, but Waiting for Fast Passes. If you really like that design, all those are in the links in the description box down below. And yes, we do ship to the United States. So although you'll be paying in pounds, you'll be paying in dollars because of the exchange, and we do go to the United States. Perfectly Cap, thank you so much for joining. Ray J, welcome in, and unfortunately it's going to be a goodbye. So yes, Spreadshirt store, power partner channels. You can follow me on Twitter and on Instagram, obviously at Disney Dan. And I think that's about it. Tomorrow, Rogue One Star Wars story, 4 p.m. With me and Walt. And yeah, just we're gonna and Shark Week this week. This week, you do not want to miss this, guys. This is going to be the craziest, weirdest live stream I've done in quite a long time. I'm going to be talking about my top Disney sharks. Yep, I'm going to be in the honor of Shark Week. I'm going to be talking about my top Disney sharks. So that's what I'm going to be doing this week. Probably, I think it's on Wednesday. So if you guys make sure you hit that notification bell so you know the next time I go live, guys. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. Happy birthday, Dave. Thank you everybody in the chat, and thank you everybody for watching. Live your life with a smile, guys, each and every day, and I'll see you guys all real soon. Goodbye.